Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with another CCP video. Now, this is going to be a very quick one, and it is also my first video on Professor X. However, we're not going to be playing with Professor X today. We're going to be playing with Cyclops, because there is a new, pretty cool synergy for Cyclops in here, man, and that is just Drug L. Now, there's a lot of things that go along with this synergy here. For Cyclops specifically, beam hits gain plus 100% critical damage rating and inflict an armor break, reducing armor rating by 20% for 5 seconds. Now, that sounds pretty good, man. Now, we're going to see how that looks in action today. But also for Drug L, once per fight when a champion would be knocked out, immediately regenerate 7.5% of their max health for each Cerebro charge. So, that's pretty cool, man. It's kind of like a Phoenix type ability for all mutants and X-Men. Not too bad. We're also going to be bringing in some other of Professor X's synergies here. Also Drug M, which you gain a mental barrier with 1.2% of current health for each cerebral charge. The Habitat here, so plus 15% prowess effect. That one's not going to affect him much at all. Drug I, 18% poison resistance for each Cerebro charge, and also just Birthright, which is just plus 25% special attack damage for each Cerebro charge. So, some pretty nice synergies, and it's pretty much just the mutant crit team here, and the mutant crit team basically is going to be achieving all of Professor X's synergies except for Gateway here, which is okay. So I wonder if that was done on purpose or not. I'm not sure, but anyway, let's jump into some content now. So first off, man, of course, we're just going to be jumping into some Realm of Legends here. Now, here's the thing with this synergy, okay? Yes, there's going to be a lot of crit damage rating because of the mutant crit team and all that stuff, and all the other, Professor X synergies are nice, but the way that the Cyclops specific synergy works is on the Special 2 and the Special 1 when he uses his beams, okay? He's going to put that armor break on you and have higher critical damage rating. Let's look at it. That's not too bad, man. 6 armor breaks and only 1 of the beam hits crit, and it went for 30k. Now here's the thing, if they don't crit, it's not too impressive, man, but when they do crit, yo, it's like pretty good, man. And when those armor breaks stack up, we just hit like a 12k medium here. That's not too bad. Now, I think the biggest issue here is that the armor breaks fall off so fast, man. Just so fast. Now, that's definitely, without a doubt, the biggest con to this synergy, and it kind of turns it into the thing where like the special attacks do a lot of damage, but you don't really get to capitalize on the armor breaks. So we're 2 special 2s deep, and Winter Soldier is already down to half health, man. That was a 22k special 1 right there. Now, obviously, there are a lot of champions who hit much harder, but this is Cyclops, man. A couple months ago, I made a rank 5 Cyclops video, and it was so unimpressive that I didn't even include the Winter Soldier video. So this is a very significant synergy boost for Cyclops here, man. It really is. And I know that, 100 hits isn't revolutionary here against Winter Soldier, but for Cyclops, man, for Cyclops is crazy. The issue is here, like, even with all of the crit rating here, he's still not critting a lot for like his special 2. And if you get all the way up to his special 2 and you don't crit, it kind of ruins the whole point of the synergy here. But 125 hits here basically, and the Winter Soldier fight is over. So it's not too bad, man. Like, are you going to be choosing Cyclops over all your other mutant champions? Probably not. But if your name is Kabam Mike and you're a fan of Cyclops, well, I don't see a reason why you can't have some fun with this synergy. So we're going to jump into some real content now. Back when I made that rank 5 Cyclops video, he was so pathetic that I couldn't go anywhere past 6.1, but today we're going to jump straight into 6.4.5. We're going to be going on the regeneration, vigor path, and also has Lionheart, Arc Overload, whatever it's called, and there's like 250,000 health pools here, and basically, what I want to do with this synergy here is I want to just build up to almost a special 3, and I want to toss off a special 2, and then try to race up to a special 1 and toss off the special 1 while all of the armor breaks from the special 2 are still active. That is ideal. I want to try and hopefully get lucky with some crits, and we'll see what happens, man. I'm going to bait out a special 2 from X23 here. If she ever wants to throw it. There we go. I'm going to go right in, and of course that bug is still there where you can't hit her at the end of her specials, but that's okay. Let's see this special 2. Not too bad. There was 1 crit at the end there. We have 4 armor breaks. Let's try and capitalize here, and that was a pretty decent special 1. After that special 2, special 1 rotation, she's already down to 40% health after 1 heavy attack. So not too bad, man. From this point out, I think we're going to cycle special 1s here. I'm just going to keep on going because, well, let's see. Alright, maybe I'll go back up to a special 2, or I'll go for, yeah, I'm going to go back for a special 2 for sure here, and try to get some more of those armor breaks. Another great thing about the Cyclops blue team here is that once he gets above 20 combo and he's awakened, all of his beam attacks are going to be unblockable, so you can just toss that off from anywhere you are. That was pretty good, man. That was a pretty good showing there from Cyclops. Like, honestly, seriously, like, not too bad. You know, it's still not like super mega OP incredible best champion ever god tier type thing. However, it's Cyclops, man, and he's looking pretty good. So we're gonna go on the same path here. We're gonna keep it going with Cyclops, except we ran into a Darkhawk here. So obviously Darkhawk is not going to be the best option with Cyclops, so you know, I had a different plan here against this Darkhawk, obviously, and that went pretty well. So after that Darkhawk, let's just go ahead and move right along to this gold pool here. And of course, there's no reason why Cyclops can't take this gold pool. Now, with this synergy team, you'll notice that at the beginning of the fight, Cyclops is going to have that mental barrier, and he's also going to be resistant to poison, alright? So what this basically does is it makes any mutant or X-Men champions very decently suicide friendly, which is something that I really like. It's very important to me as someone who runs suicides almost all the time, and it makes champions like Sunspot like semi-viable for suicides because you're going to be healing from the poison, which is pretty nice. And if Professor X, if you use him for a couple fights, that poison resistance is going to be even stronger, and you're going to be healing a lot more from suicides. So, you know, it's very hard, though, to bring a full synergy team with you when you're trying to use a champion like Sunspot and ramp Professor X up first. So it is a tall order, but it's a cool thing to keep in the back of your mind. Here's the first special 2 here, and we got 2 pretty nice crits, man. He's down to 60% health after 1 special 2. The special 1 brought him to 40% health, so that's not bad, man. It's really not bad. We're going to try to race up to another special 1 here, and we tried to capitalize on those armor breaks, but unfortunately we just did not make it in time. But that special 1 on its own, man, did pretty good. He would have been dead if it wasn't for the regen here all throughout the fight. Look at that. Look at that. Was a huge special 1, dude. That was huge. Man, when you get the good crit RNG, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time with the Cyclops, man. So we got an Angela here, and of course, normally I would take this with Magneto because she's metal. However, this is a Cyclops video, so we're gonna be going in. We're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be healing up a bit in the beginning of the fight. It looks like we're pretty much negating that bleed damage entirely here because we have Coagulate 3 out of 3 and also Professor X on the team with, I think it's Wolverine who does that, for the Drug M, I think it's called, or Drug I. And we're going to race up to a special 2. We're going to do 1 more combo here, I believe, bait out a special 1, go right in for a full combo, and then we're going to toss off a special 2. Let's see how we do. And we did not crit, but we did do 3 armor breaks. Angela has that armor, so it's definitely harder to crit her. Here we got 1 18k crit off the special 1. Not too bad, an 8k medium. So if you can capitalize on those armor breaks while you have them with your basic attacks, they definitely do some decent damage. But like I said before, all the major damage is really in the special attacks. If you're up against a champion with a lot of armor, like Angela happens to be, it's probably not the best matchup for Cyclops here, but it's still pretty decent because he can break those armors, and once he gets past them, if it's you know, towards the end of the special attack, you might still be able to get lucky with the crit and do some damage. So I believe we're going to go to 1 more special 2 here. Let's see if this finishes it off. Alright, and it did, man. That was a nice solid like 35k special 2. Very nice there, honestly. It really is very nice. And up next here we have a Gladiator Hulk, and we're going to go on in with Cyclops. And yeah, man, he's just kind of smashing through this path here. Like, he's really just smashing right through it. Of course, it's unrealistic to bring a full synergy team for Cyclops with you everywhere you go, but honestly, all you need is Professor X. You need Professor X and Cyclops. You do not need the synergies that make him suicide friendly. So if you aren't running suicides with Cyclops, that's even better because you want to spam those specials as much as you possibly can. But if you are running them, I mean, hey dude, go for it. Use some potions if you have to. You know how suicide masteries work at this point, right? So Gladiator Hulk is always very, very annoying. I don't like fighting this guy, but also that was a really nice special one. Down to 60% health now. Here I went to, I remember this, I went to dash in, but I accidentally jammed my thumb on the screen, and I went for the light attacks, and I ate a combo. But that's okay, man. We are healing from that poison, so we're going to be good to toss off one more special 2 just to see how we do here. Let's see. That wasn't bad, man. That was like a 30k special 2. Here we just ate the end of the special 2, but as you saw, we did regenerate after we died, so there was that synergy that came in for the Cyclops. And of course, Hulk Ragnarok is a metal champion, so we went in and finished off with Mr. Magneto because nobody kills a mutant or an X-Men under Magneto's watch. So yeah, dudes, I do hope you enjoyed that video. It's really cool to see so many awesome synergies be happening this month between Apocalypse and Professor X and what they do for other mutants. It's a very, very exciting month for Marvel Contest of Champions, in my personal opinion. I think there's a lot of really awesome things going on this month, and I'm very, very happy with Professor X. I want to make some more Professor X videos on what he does with synergies, and also for him as an attacker. I really like him a lot. I've just been very busy lately. I've had a lot of stuff pre-recorded that I've been uploading, but I haven't really had time to sit down and make a Professor X video yet. I also want to make some Apocalypse stuff coming up. But yeah, dudes, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do your boy a favor and drop a like. Comment what you think about Cyclops with this synergy in the comment section below. You think he's good? Let me know. And also subscribe if you want to see some more Professor X videos coming to you very, very soon. I'll be seeing you around.